talking about me. You see, I don't mind. They try to block and stop my progress all of the time. Mean things you say don't make me feel bad, 'cause I can't lose a friend that I never had. I got Jesus, and that's enough. There's so many times didn't have a dime, didn't tell nobody but the Lord. He heard my plea and came to see about me. Jesus is my all in all. You put me down, but Jesus picked me up, and then He comes and fill me with another cup, and I say, Jesus, that's enough. I got Jesus, and that's enough. I got Jesus, and that's enough. Baby, I'm feeling Jesus, and that's enough today. Anyway, come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. Welcome to the morning drive. Welcome to the morning drive. Mm. I got you, and that's enough. I got Jesus, and that's enough. Anyway, you all, a lot has been going on. I am back on the road. I am back to recovery. Thank God, thank God. So, but everything is going well. Pray for the people in Venezuela, you all. It is much worse than what people thought it was. If you do not know, the country of Venezuela has been hit with two earthquakes, one a 7.2 and the other a 7.5. What's up, CDP? So please keep those people in prayer. Also, you all, go vote. Go vote. These elections are critical. Um, Maybe they are taking away freedom. Also, too, I know this sounds off, but I'm going to stop shopping at Walmart. This dynamic pricing is a mess. So what Walmart does now is they have electronic tags. They're getting away from the tags that they put on the clothes. They're now going to electronic tags. So during surge hours, they can bring the prices down when people are not in the store, or they can bring the prices up when people come into the store. If there is a natural disaster or people expecting a tornado or hurricane or earthquake, they jack the prices up so they can do that. And also, they have cameras. Now, y'all may not know this, but they're starting to use cameras in your basket and things to detect your mood. Um, I just don't want to shop at places like that anymore. I'm not using the QR code to see how much stuff is costing, and it's ridiculous. So what it is they're going to squeeze every dime out of the consumer that they can, and we don't know what the real prices are. We just have to go on what they say. And y'all may not understand it, but 50 to 75%, or 50 to 75 cents going up is millions of dollars to Walmart. And so just be aware of that. I know in the Walmarts here in our area that they're going to this dynamic pricing where they don't have any of the tags on any of the clothing anymore. Nothing. Everything is an electronic tag now, which can be changed at any time. Also, make sure you check your receipt, because it could be one thing at the in the aisles, but it could be another thing when you get to the cash register. So make sure you're checking your stuff over. Really critical. So I'm just bringing that to your attention just in case you do not know this. Walmart is using this dynamic pricing where They do not use the price tag to give you a fixed price. They can alter or change the price at any time according to the surge in population, the people coming in the store, or based on your mood or attitude. So y'all be careful with that. And also know prices can change right in the store. You could be in the electronic department, and about time you get to the cash register, the prices change. So make sure you check your receipt or check the cashier when she's ringing things up at Walmart. News you can use. So the big thing today is lemon. And I usually don't talk about lemon, but I think it's very interesting that lemon is playing the boys. Lemon is playing the boys. And I think lemon be cozying up to these men because I think lemon is an undercover. I think lemon be trying to get licks. I think lemon is a trick trying to get a lick. Lemon be cozying up to people. And I don't even think lemon is, baby, I think lemon is very fluid. I think lemon is very pansexual. I think anything that has a hole in it, lemon is going to be in it. But I do think lemon has a liking for men. Jackson, that little boy who was at his house with no shirt on, with his chest showing that day. I don't know, but I guess the boy who had the furniture that was towed up. And I'm like, okay. Now, again, I know people like, Jay, you really reaching. But like I said, when he came on to the panel and he was like, Jay, you see me? You see me, Jay Wilson? Do you like it? Do you see me? And he was touching all, ooh, there goes my shirt right over my head. Oh my, ooh, I'm turning red. Who could this be? I looked over to the left. I was feeling so good, I had to touch myself. I looked over to the left. Baby, he was giving over to the left realness. And if Vivian wasn't in there, Vivian would have, I mean, seriously, y'all wouldn't have believed me if Vivian wasn't there. And Vivian said, that was not for me, Jay. That was not for me. It was all for you. All for you. It was all for me. All for me. Baby, it was all for me. And then to turn around, Stephen had gone through it. And nobody was believing Stephen. Because he ain't gay no more. So again, but then he did it to Rick Reed. And now this triple red X stuff that came up. There's triple red X. You tell it, don't let no man shush you. Don't let nobody shush you, triple X. Tell it. Tell it all. Don't let nobody shush you. And let me say this. Lemon, you was calling triple X like, baby, you was calling them 1-800 call me chat line. I mean, what that all about? And the man had receipts. Call me, baby, bounce, 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 bounce. Call me, baby, call me, call me. You need someone to talk to. Call me, satisfaction guarantee. Call me. And see, this is why I believe people be jealous. Fellas, there's a jealous boy in our town. See, Lemon making these men jealous of each other. Okay? Surviving Lemon. Okay, the nature boy of the beast at the gaming section. All right, because it's giving very nature boy. Okay, folks getting feelings all up in there. Ooh, Jesus. Now they having a whole menage a kinky. Let me tell you something. This is a hot mess. And see, people be getting their feelings in it. Girl, this is why folk be going crazy when they be losing Mars seeds. Let me stop. Let me stop. But you said Stephen ain't delivered. Maybe if he had to tell it, girl, he is dripping masculinity. Girl, he is dripping masculinity. Okay? He is the epitome, not the epitome, but the epitome of masculinity. All right? Baby, let me tell you something. Stephen gives me Prince. Ah, how Dave Chappelle did it. And Prince started saying, and then he started moving from side to side. Baby, let me tell you something. Stephen is giving me Prince. Okay? It's giving me Let's Go Crazy. It's giving me When Doves Cry. It's giving me When Purple Rain. Okay? The shirts and the blouse. Okay, it's giving me shirts and blouse. Here's your pancake, loser. Oh, come on, Prince. Shoot the J. Shoot the J. Oh my God. Would you like some grapes? Come on, Prince. Stephen is giving me boom, 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 boom. I was dreaming when I wrote this, so sue me if I go too fast. Life is like a party, and party wasn't meant to last. Ooh, party over, oops, out of time. Uh, 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 uh. So tonight we're gonna party like it's 1999. Uh, 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 that's Stephen to me. Stephen is giving me 1999 Prince in the Revolution. Shoot the J. Shoot the J. Stephen is very mysterious. He's giving very mysterious. He's giving very mysterious. Anyway, but you see, you got. Let me tell you something. Lemon pursues men. Like you can tell when Lemon like a man. Like a man. You can tell. Lemon will go over and spend all day at Shamar's channel. Okay? All day at Shamar's channel. This is why Tommy and Castro can be comfortable over there too. Because Lemons is one of the girls. Okay? He's butch realness sometimes. Sometimes he feels like a nut, sometimes he don't. But all I can say is, baby, let me tell you something. Be what you want to be. Do what you want to be. Be pansexual. Be fluid. I don't care. I don't care. It is what it is. And that boy, you was trying to holler at that boy, low T. That's why Shaquille wanted to come move with you in California because Shaquille was liking you. Y'all was liking each other. It was a chemistry there. Okay, it was a spark there, and the girl saw it laying in the same bed and in the same room wrestling and all that stuff. We could tell when y'all was wrestling. You didn't want to hurt Lil Shaquem. You just wanted to teach him a lesson and let him know who was the big dog. All on that boy lap. Sitting all on that boy lap, hands all spread out like that. I'm like, this is low key softcore porn. I'm like, y'all need to stop that. All of that. You didn't need to do all of that rolling around and it don't take all that. It don't take all of that. All you need to do is slap him across the room and it would have been done. Oh no, you wanted to touch. You wanted to feel. You wanted to breathe hard and stuff. Girl, let me drink my coffee. A whole hot mess up in that hotel room. Triple red eggs, baby. We believe you. We believe you. And let me tell you something. This ain't anti-lemon. This is what lemon wants. And this is what lemon likes. Wilson Bryan deleted all of his lives after dragging Rico. He said he was starting a new chapter. Girl, start all the chapters you need. Okay, start all the chapters you need. It is what it is. So anyway, you all, that's what's going on over there. It's a lot going on, and Lemon is the Pied Piper of the gays and the desperate women. Because any woman with any decency could see that that ain't it. That ain't it. So I saw what Triple Red put out there, and it was like, damn, why don't you go over to man's house? And this, the thing is, you all, it seems like he don't have any friends. It seems like he's very needy. He's very needy, and I'm noticing with a lot of these content creators, they don't have a lot of friends, and they exude all this confidence. They exude the I don't care attitude, but in reality, by looking at those call logs, you needed that man to talk to. It's like you was calling that man to call him to ask him, should you get chicken or should you get beef at the supermarket? I mean, that was a lot of calling, and it's like, who does that? Who does that? And this is why I know that some of you all are really delayed. You are you're suspended. I mean, something ain't clicking because I don't know. It's weird to me. Is it weird to y'all? It's weird to me. Trademark, trademark, trademark. Did you see that? Did you see all of the stuff Lemon was sending to Triple Red X? Oh, so trademark. Brian gave you some props. He said it looked like a milk container. Baby, I'm like, all right. Some people like that. Anyway, it is a mess. Hey, Dre Day. Oh, Dre Day. Dre Day. Dre Day. Somebody emailed me and said that Rico was coming for you too, Dre Day. Dre Day, he's coming for all the gas. Can we all get along? Okay. My, Dre Day. I didn't know that you was Dre Day. You better go ahead and get a page. You better go ahead and get a page now, Dre Day. People coming for you. They're coming for the subscribers. My. Dre Day, do you know him? Have you met up with him personally, Dre Day? Oh, you got a return message. Come on up here. Tell him, Dre Day. Don't let nobody shush you. Don't let nobody shush you. Come on up here and tell him. You don't have to write it. You can tell him. But anyway, y'all, it's a lot of hurt people. Now the thing is, Jay, you ain't coming after Stuntdown. Uh-uh. When y'all hoes come after a job, when y'all hoes come after gainful employment, then we'll come after somebody. I don't have any beef with anybody. I don't care what people say. I come at what I want to come at and who I want to come at. Is it going to be economically feasible? And I just think it's funny because y'all is some messy people, messy people. But Cesaro, did you come after Nika? Because I heard Nika put you in your place. I heard Nika put you in your place. You and Nika going? I heard Nika put you in your place. And what happened to your bestie? Your bestie has been AOL. Absent without leave. MIA, missing in action. What's up with your bestie? Huh? What's going on? Is it an investigation? Girl, let us know. Divine Starlight, most people enjoy me going after them, but it is what it is. Oh, Dre, they got a page. Okay, Dre, you should come and do the B sector, the J Wilson classes, baby. You need to come on over here and do the J Wilson class, and that's gonna be starting next week. I do have a workshop going on, so I've been um I've been contracted to work with people who want to go back to college, so I'm gonna be doing that. Oh no, I'm serious about it. You know, y'all, it's not a gimmick because I don't know how long I'm gonna be on this tip because the YouTube people ain't paying like they used to, and I don't know how long I'm gonna be on. I really don't. So, but I do want the beef sector to be shored up and strong because what these girls are giving is nothing, nothing, absolutely nothing. And I've never seen anybody who said they was gonna start a new sector, and the thing ain't, girl, the thing ain't never got off the ground. And then people want to question my credentials and question my work in the sector, and maybe my work stands up. My work stands up. From the beginning when I came over here and we were giving people tablets and stuff, Pizarro ain't never give nobody nothing but a bunch of loud yelling and screaming. We done gave away tablets, we done gave away gift cards and all of that. We did that. And when the doctors started, we stopped. Baby, nobody ain't left my cash out parties feeling robbed. We always had good competition. And the people who won should have won. My integrity is never in question. I know they want to put it in question. And this is the thing, too, Pazar. Most of my people are still around. Most of my people are still around, and they're memorable. Okay? Ghetto was already here. It's sad. I look at her, and I'm like, girl, bye. Girl, bye. Anybody who tell y'all not to vote, leave that hoe alone. Leave that hoe alone. That hoe is sitting up there probably living off of the benefits that she's telling people not to vote for. And again, you can see that. You ain't never hear me say that my air conditioner is broken and I can't get it fixed. That ain't a God. And the main people who are really surviving off of these things, always telling y'all what to do. Y'all better vote. Is it perfect? No. But baby, you better vote because again, if you think meat prices up and groceries up and AI taking jobs, you ain't seen nothing yet. This is why so many people are so concerned about what's going on. If voting wasn't important, then people would be spending so much money on it. Oh yeah, let me tell you something. I am not ashamed because my imperfections are the perfection. And that's how I feel about it. And I am a man of a certain age. I am 56 years old, very proud of it, and don't have any problem. Every wrinkle, every gray hair, I'm here. I'm here. Got all my teeth, all of my teeth, all of my teeth. Okay? So, again, it is what it is. What's up, Hershey? Yeah, people don't even come on camera. Because I'm afraid they're going to die. Me and all. Okay, whatever. And like I said, a lot of y'all hoes don't have options. So if they do dox you, some of y'all, yeah. But I ain't miss a beat. I ain't miss a beat. Maybe these girls try to destroy me. You can't. You can't put a good man down. So those are my thoughts. But and let me say this: I'm not mad at Pizarro. I just know what kind of content creator she is. She's the one who demands so much of you and gives so little. Start stuff, don't finish it. And see, this is, let me tell you something. Her starting this sector and giving up on it is her life. Start something, can't finish it, and then wanna tear people down who actually do things and finish it. Hershey. So anyway, you all, wait, who you talking about, Hershey? Who you talking about, Hershey? Hershey? Hershey. Who you talking about, Hershey? I think I know who you talking about, but really? Hershey, who you talking about, girl? My. Who is Hershey talking about? Oh, who? I want to know who she's talking about because I don't know who she's talking about. There's a lot of people who go on shirtless. Dre Day said, haha, probably Rico. I don't I would be able to tell you. So Rico, I am getting ready to go to my career in my car, not hanging out at the mall. And when I do go to the mall, I don't have to beg people for $20. You know what? I am going to the mall today. I'm gonna see what they got. Let me see what they got today. I think I'm going to the mall today. I'm gonna go to the mall today. Yeah. I think I'll take y'all with me to the mall. I think we'll go to the mall today. Oh, there go Hershey. Let me see what Hershey got to say. Hold on, Hershey. Let me put my banner up. Ooh, there goes my shirt right over my head. Oh my. Ooh, I'm turning red. Who could this be? Hershey. I looked over to the left. What's up, Hershey?
I am in the building. I am in the building. I'm in
I
the
looked over to
building.
the left.
I'm here to
Come
throw
on,
shade.
Hershey.
I'm here to throw shade. I'm just here to
I
throw
looked
shade. What's
over
going
to the
on, Jay Wilson? What is going on? Child, he was up there looking a
Hershey.
mess.
Girl.
Jay
So Hershey,
Wilson, he was
who you
up there.
talking about, Hershey?
Jay Wilson, after you went off your life, I said, well, let
Oh,
me see who else is.
Wait a minute, Hershey. Wait a minute, Hershey. Hold on. Okay, Hershey, what happened?
Jay Wilson, can you hear me?
I can hear you now, Hershey. What happened?
Okay. No, look, listen. So yesterday I clicked off child. And no, after you finish your live, you clicked off. I said, okay, let me see who else live. Okay. Well, honey, Rico was live. I said, well, honey, let me see what let me see what Rico talking about. Child. Listen. Oh, Jay Wilson, the man is a mess. He was over there moving his neck, honey, like a snake, honey. He was pointing his finger at the phone. I mean, his Zika head was going to the left, to the right, around and around. I mean, it was like you would have thought he was giving up his jawbone. How the way he was swerving and moving his neck around, Jay Wilson. Then he was over there talking about some, hold on for a minute. He reached over and turned on the fan. He said, Jay Wilson. He got up, turned on the fan, and then he sat down and continued moving his neck like he giving up jawbone. And I'm like, what in the hell is going on? So nobody ain't dropped in the chat. Well, honey, Ray Rico continue talking. Well, he talked about you, honey, like 35,000 times, honey. He
Okay,
talked
so
about
how many
stop that.
people? Somebody asked how many people was in the chat.
It was only like that. Actually, it took like a minute for people to start dropping. Then it was like, like a little few crumbs. I would say like four. between no more than four and stuff like that. Yeah, I was in the bushes. I was getting my whole life just looking at him. Then he dragged Brian. Then he talked about blazing and stuff like that. It was a hot mess over there. And yeah, he said Jay Wilson. He called your name. I call you Jay Wilson. He called you something else. He said, "Don't think
Uh-huh.
I'm not gonna keep my." He said, "Don't think I'm not gonna keep my foot up off of you." I said what I said, and I'm going to continue getting at you. He was pointing that thing. Jay Wilson, you gotta go over there and take a look. The boy seemed like he's having a
I
mental
don't. I
breakdown.
don't. I can't look at
It's a
poverty like
mess.
that. I can't. And then
It,
somebody said he was drinking a beer again, so
he
he
was
back
drinking
on
so
that
many cans of
alcoholic.
beer, and he
Uh,
introduced his beer. Child, he pulled his. Wait a minute, hold on. He had the camera sitting somewhere, and how the way he had the camera angle, it was sitting very perfectly. Okay, because he's scrawny and bony and stuff like that. Jay was anyway. So he started talking. Then he lifted up the can, and then he introduced the can of beer to his audience. I said, "My God, today this is a mess." It had his fingernails close to the camera, Jay Wilson. I know them people that was in the bushes was taking screenshots. It was a mess. He dragged Brian too. He
oh
told
yeah,
Brian,
he's
he said,
talking about he's upset.
he
But let
dragged
me tell you
Brian.
something. You don't have no foot on my neck, because you ain't stopping no financial flow. I mean, the sad part about it is the people with the least always got the most to say, and I'm just
He
sitting there
said you was
laughing.
talking
It's
about him
funny
not
to me.
having pictures on the wall. He said you was talking about him not having pictures on the wall and stuff like that. He said if you want him to have pictures on it, you pay for it. I said, my God, today.
That's the
So
problem.
it
Too
is
many
what
people have
it
paid
is.
for stuff. You need to pay for it yourself. So no, nothing new. They said, "Thank God I'm on," because Lemon is asleep and Vic is hosting. Child, Lemon is still sleeping on cameras now. Is he back to doing that?
He's screaming.
But
Limit is
Grade A
still
said, "Wait a
laughing.
minute." Grade A said he has a date last night, but he looked like he was going to meet a client from an ad.
Well, wait a minute. See, I don't know if that was last night because last night he was shirtless. Okay, but he was sweating like a horse sitting in front church at the pew.
All right, how you
That's what he was giving me. He was
talking
giving me
about somebody who
horrorlicious.
got air conditioning and you don't have none?
He don't
Come
have an air
on,
conditioner. The man had to
your
turn
air
on a box
conditioning
fan
and
because he was
using
over
a
there
fan.
sweating. He was using a box fan and he was sweating like a bulldog. It was a mess over there. I think Rico is about to hit rock bottom. I pray for him. And somebody just need to send out a wellness check on him because he said if y'all don't like him living in government assistance, y'all can pay for him to live in a condominium. That's what he said.
Oh, nobody.
Rico said
But
that.
do you see that mentality? Everybody gotta pay for him. Why don't you do something for yourself? Like go to work. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, he's using that disability as an excuse not to go to work.
Well, he dragged Blazing. He called Blazing all types of low down dirty dogs and stuff. It was
Hey,
a mess. He
Miss
called like a
O.
lot of names. Trademark. He didn't. Well, one person he didn't touch on was KRN. He was dragging
Oh,
everybody else,
oh,
honey. Oh, he wasn't dragging KRN, honey. No, ma'am.
no, he knows, yeah. But again, Rico got sense, and my thing is, I just ignore the hoe. I ignore a lot of hoes because a lot of hoes want my attention. And
A
again, I
lot.
just
It's
come
a
on.
mess. A whole mess.
Somebody said that Lemon had to remove his first live because of trigger words and inappropriate behavior. People will not learn. Lemon, you will not learn. You will not learn. It's sad.
Mm.
It's sad. You will not learn. Pastor, he made me need it. Let me say this, y'all. I am so
Mm,
done
mm,
with these
mm.
busted bricks. Baby, I'm gonna let these busted bricks stay busted. I'm telling you, it is what it is. And you know what? It's
Mm.
really funny. So, um, for thumbnails, I think he's using that picture with Angela Yee. That's how Rico used to look. Rico don't look like that no more.
Oh no,
Rico's
Rico look
mouth
older
is
than
swollen.
Rico look older than his age. Rico
Yeah.
looking like he's aging very fast. For him to be the age that he is, Rico he almost looking like AARP senior citizen. He's giving me that type of vibe. And I'm serious. I am dead
You
serious.
know what
Rico
though?
need to
Let me
slow
say
down
this.
from that drinking.
Personally, I really feel sorry for Rico because
Mm-hmm.
Brian really spilled some tea. And Brian
Mm-hmm.
told on himself as well, but again, it's nothing that we don't know. But Brian was like, Rico has been through a lot with his daddy. And a lot of stuff that Rico has gone through, we couldn't fathom. But he comes on here looking for validation and acceptance. And instead of getting himself together and doing what he needs to do, he's busy with fighting with people. And this is the thing.
Over there, there's
Say
no
whatever you want
excuse.
about me. You can say whatever you
Mm-mm.
want. But my thing is, you the one
Mm.
hot in government assisted housing with no air conditioner.
You would
I
have thought
mean,
he was
that's
over there
you.
having hot flashes. That's
What's
how much
up,
he was
Dory?
sweating.
Good
You would have
morning,
thought that.
y'all. I'm on mute.
Wait a minute. You would have thought that he was on going walking with Brian. Remember Brian used to wear them hefty trash bags over him, looking like Missy Elliott. And you would have
Brian
thought
said
Brian
that.
had on a trash
Brian said
bag.
that.
Child, you would throw Rico had on the trash bag. That's how the way he was sweating. You would throw his blood pressure was up. I looked at him yesterday, and I'm gonna push mute after I get done. I looked at Rico, and you absolutely are right, Jay Wilson, because the comparison is that Rico used to look like that when he took that picture with Angela Lee. And when you look at Rico now, Rico looked like a drunk that's sitting in a park. He had like a drunk face. He looked older than his age. He really do.
You can't tell him
He's
anything. But again,
aging very
my
fast.
hope for Rico is this is just a show for me. I don't really know that man personally, but that man has some problems. He has some trauma that he hasn't dealt with. And my thing is, Rico, I hate to say it, but when I click off, you ain't on my mind. Yeah, people talk about you because all you do is sit there and drink and hang out at the mall and you ain't working. You ain't working nowhere. You ain't working nowhere. So alcohol ages you. Yes, it does. Yes, Lemon is gonna lose his page. And like you said, the very person that caused him to remove his live is allowed back up on his platform on the second live. Well, hey, you can't tell people nothing. Somebody said, yeah, but he got to his foot on you, your net pastor, cause like flex about our yeah, I mean, yeah, baby, you don't have no foot on my neck. All you can do is hurl insults. But let me say this, Rico. I go to work every day. I pay taxes. I have equity. I own shit. I can go on vacation. I don't have to beg people to get on a train and to go somewhere. You ain't doing that. You are trapped. You can't go anywhere you want to because you don't have the funds. You can't get on a plane and fly. I mean, you know, I Six Flags. I can go to Walt Disney World. You can't do that. You can't do that. So you don't have anything on my neck. I mean, so you can hurl threats and insults and stuff, but I just look at you and shake my head. And the thing is, I wish the best for that brother. I hope that he really gets himself together. But you're letting YouTube really take you down. You really let people on this apparatus take you somewhere where you shouldn't even be going. And the sad part about it, Rico, you ain't even monetized. You doing this shit for free. Pastor, did you see Rico live yesterday? He admitted is suffering from chronic bronchitis from the again, stop smoking the weed. But let me say this. He doesn't care enough about himself to stop. So yeah, I can see that. We know he has a persistent cough. And do you think that that's helping his health overall?
Yeah, and
Blood
let me
and
tell you something.
everything. So go ahead, Dory. Go ahead.
My bad. I'm gonna just add to it, and I don't want to change the conversation, but also those Newports, they got fiberglass in them. So if he got bronchitis, the last thing he needs to be smoking on. That's a known fact.
Yeah.
But honey, go ahead. You can respond, Jay Wills. I came up here for a whole nother reason, but I'll wait.
Yeah. And let me say this. No one should be envious and jealous of me. You know why? Because everybody can change their trajectory. I'm not where I want to be, but thank God I'm not where I used to be or where I used to be. You know, everybody has a
Amen.
race to run, but are you investing in you? And are you running your own race? My thing is, these people are not investing in themselves. And like I said, I'm gonna ride and live with you, but I ain't riding and dying with nobody.
And a lot of this stuff is riding and dying. You worried about what other people have, and I got my foot on your neck. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you really don't. It goes to show how it goes to show how insecure you are, how affected by these YouTube streets you are, and that's it. I mean, I guess the new thing is I'm scared of Stump Down because I don't go back and forth with him. I'm not. I'm not. Because y'all
Why would
hoes is
you?
weak. So I'll
Why
go back
would
and forth
you?
with y'all weak hoes because y'all weak. And let me say this. I live right in San Antonio, and I keep on telling y'all, if somebody was that bad, they would have already stepped. I don't get caught up in that. I come to do my show. I come to put my commercials in. You can say XYZ and run your mouth all you want to. As long as you stay in your lane, we'll be fine. So that's what I'm saying. I know Cigarette Story isn't talking with that smoker's voice. Oh, Jesus. Oh,
Baby, my voice makes money. See the
oh,
difference? You see the difference? My voice catches men, and it's always raining men, bitch. Don't
oh,
do
oh.
me. Anyway, you already know, Jay. You met me in real life. Anyway, I wanted to
Wait,
talk
wait, hold
about.
on for a minute. What he kept on throwing out? He said until, baby, let me tell you something. I have addressed Stump Down numerous times. And this is what I say again. I live in San Antonio, and if you feel that way for real, you know where I am. I don't need to say anything else. That's the problem. Y'all hoes always got to prove something to somebody. Jay Wilson don't have to prove shit to
Mhm.
nobody. Do you understand me? Not one person. I come to do my show and put my commercials in. You all got that high school mentality and all of that stuff. And if you really listen to Stump Down, he will tell you content is content. And that's the bottom line.
That makes
But
sense.
again, you worried about Stump Down, but people saying that you won't address King Roman news. Yeah, yeah. But anyway, I want you to address why you back to drinking again. You stop going to your AA meetings. I want to know why you keep on smoking and doing the weed and you know you got chronic bronchitis. I'm just trying to figure out. We want to know why you always at the mall and not at nobody's job.
Huh?
Now y'all say I drive Uber, but baby, I'm consistent in driving my Uber. Why aren't you not consistent in going to your job? I mean, it's that you can't put nobody. You talking about somebody putting a foot on somebody's neck, and you can't even get no air conditioning in your house. And let me tell you what, Rico may have air conditioning, but he may not be able to blow it because he can't afford the bill that comes after it. Now,
Oh,
let me say
in
this:
New
I
York?
lived in New York, and
In
and
New
and,
York?
and to get central air and heat in New York is very unusual. A lot
Oh
of
my
people don't know that in the South and in the Mid Atlantic, we are very blessed to have central air and heating in our apartments and homes. That is not the case in the Northeast. A lot of
God.
places do not have air conditioning or central heat. I lived in an older building in New York where the radiator took care of the heat in the winter, and you had to have a portable air conditioner in your window for the summer. That's how the buildings work. Rico probably does not live in a modern building. So therefore, if he blows the air conditioner, his electric bill will be so high that he would not be able to afford it. Hence, he probably had them box fans. I'm just saying.
Mm.
Now,
Oh my,
I
in
blow
New
my
York
air
City?
conditioner at
Mm,
72.
hell
Oh, my
no.
air conditioner is on right now.
Child, you making me hot just thinking about that
Yeah, he
NYC
did. He did.
heat.
He did. He did. He did have a box fan. I had to come off mute. He did have that box fan because when he got up, you could see the reflection and stuff like that. Because when he was cussing people out and stuff, he and plus he was drinking. And you know, it's kind of the humidity. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And he's up in that room. He probably don't got no window up. Hopefully he do. He should have had the fan at least in the window. I would expect. But
Hershey,
it was
that
just like
heat is
it was
thick,
just like he
girl.
had it
It's
on the
thick.
floor. Rico was over there sweating like he
Mm.
was getting having hot flashes. It's a mess.
It's thick. That
Dre
humidity in
Day
NYC.
said, I believe he at the mall moonlighting for Johns. He trying to find a
Mm.
trick at the mall.
What?
Somebody said,
Not
ooh, the smell in that room. Somebody said, wow,
Child.
because Texas is very hot. You need, oh yeah, you gotta have central air in Texas.
Mm-mm.
But look. The sad part about it is he don't have no his foot ain't on my neck. My neck is
Child.
perfectly fine.
Okay, and straight. Okay, I got her. She don't get mad at me. Okay, I'm busting out the seams. Have y'all been watching the Lemon and Triple Lemonisha Alizé Jenkins and the Triple Red X saga?
I was just talking about that, Dora, and I was saying that Lemon is I think he's working the gay boys. I think Lemon is working the gay boys. This is why people get so emotional about mod sticks and shit and get emotional about Lemon, because it seems like Lemon attaches himself to these men. Did you see how many times he had called Triple Red X?
Yes, and let me catch you up because I know you've been doing your own show. And he Triple Red X was over on Jay Dunn's doing a partial interview. I think he may go back over to TMO's to do the full interview, but he's dropping more receipts on that community wall. See, he's saying Lemon lied on him. Lemon tried to say that the reason why Triple Red X is mad at him and why they fell out is because Triple came on to Lemon and Lemon was like, nah, I'm
Yeah, I
straight.
heard it. I
Okay,
heard
you heard that part, right? Well,
it.
honey, look, did you hear the fact that Triple Red X had his real number, not the text now number? His
I believe
mama, living mama called him on the phone. One of the receipts said mom on there. Triple had his real number and he been on camera with Triple Red X. Lemon lied. Yes, more
Mhm.
tears. But didn't I tell you why I called him Lemonisha Alizé Jenkins?
Let me say this, you all.
Hmm,
It's nothing wrong with that. And the sad
nothing.
part about it is sometimes you want to lead just as a character and not with your sexuality. And I get it.
Mhm.
But at the end of the day, Lemon, you have a proclivity to like men more than you like women. And I think this is what's going on. And again, what you did to Stefan, what you did to me, what you did to Rick
Simon,
Reed,
Simon
Simon,
too.
all of these people, it just adds up. What Michael Jackson and Eli said about you, them boys don't have no reason to lie. They don't have any reason to lie. They don't know what beef sector is and stuff.
Right. And
And
get
and
this,
then
next came
and
out.
then
Before I
and
forget,
then
let me say this
your
real quick.
maintenance man said he didn't even know you like women. Your maintenance man.
Yes, and Ness called him out this morning. She said, "Just come out the closet already. You're insulting people's intelligence." Yes, because Ness hit his link, child. And started asking questions. So this morning, on her live, she was like, "Damn, pretty much, just come out the closet. We all know you're gay." Yeah, her
And
shit. I
maybe
don't even
he's
talk about
doing
your
that.
nephew like
Maybe
this,
he's
boo.
doing that for the straight men who like to come on his panel and spend time with Lemon. It seems like Lemon is trying to play this straight role, but liking the gay men. And it seems like the straight men like Lemon, and they trying to play okay. But yeah, I see patterns. I see patterns. I see patterns. I see patterns. I see somebody coming up. I see patterns. I don't know if y'all
Yeah,
see patterns, but this is why
I
I
see
say
it.
I'm questionable, and I ain't trying to call everybody gay, but I see patterns. What's up?
Jay Wilson. I was so glad because Simon been saying that how he be on the phone, and Simon got really offended. And the next day he came out and did, "Oh, Simon's a liar." Then everything started adding up that Simon wasn't, because remember when he hit your panel backstage was doing all that flirtation
Mhm.
stuff.
Yeah,
You what? Jay
I'm
Wilson
glad,
wasn't
and
lying.
I'm glad that Vivian was there to see it, because Vivian
Mhm.
said that was, honey. Vivian said that was not for me. It was all for you. It was all for me.
Yes, God.
Is this RNY TV?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
That
Okay,
ain't no
are you
RY.
sure? I know it's not. I'm looking at it. I know who it is.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm getting ready to drop you. I don't have time to be playing. Come on, come on. If you got something to say, say it. If you're gonna play, I'm gonna drop you. What's up?
Mm-hmm.
All right, you out. I'm gonna ban you.
Mm.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, so when that happened to you, I knew you weren't lying. I knew Vivian wasn't lying. And I know Triple Red not lying. That's why him and Simon fell out. Because Simon felt like you disrespecting me coming at my actuality. And I'm straight. But it's been leading, that was what, maybe a year or so ago? I'm not sure when that
You know,
was.
say something. Let me say something really quickly.
Hmm.
There was a man on YouTube, and he started going to the gym because he felt that it was going to attract women. And he came to the realization that who it attract was straight men and gay men. And the
Oh.
women were really not interested in that. Only a few were. Most women want a little man with some that they can grab onto.
Mhm.
So again, he went to the gym thinking in his mind that if he gets muscular, that the women would be attracted to him. And that was not the case. He was attracting men, and it shocked him. And he came to that realization that, wow. So I'm gonna leave it at that. You know,
Well,
it's really weird, but let me tell you something. I don't care if Lemon is gay or straight. It really doesn't matter to me. It's content. But when you play these games like you ain't gay and all of this stuff and all of this. Now, let me say this. Most gay men, not all, but most gay men have been on the apps. It is what it is. We know it's just
oh,
like the
yeah.
women on Just Fish. But my thing is, you ain't gonna sit there and tell me that you own Grindr and you have a Grindr app, and then they discontinued it. If they discontinued it, then you did something that was predatory on Grindr. If they snatch your Grindr account, then you did something on Grindr that was predatory. But for
I,
the mere fact that you had the app on there, ain't no straight man gonna have no Grindr on it. What the fuck?
Charlotte,
Are you
Charlotte,
crazy? And again,
and
I didn't say nothing. And again, let me say, most gay men done
mm,
had those apps at one point or another on their phones. I mean, so to see that on Lemon's phone, I'm like, bitch, you
right.
better sit down somewhere. You better
And,
sit down somewhere and stop lying.
and you know what happened?
But you
That's
know what?
also,
I go
uh,
with what he want to go with. Baby, if he's straight, but let me tell you something, women, if you see that on a phone,
mm,
run. Don't walk.
yeah. And you
And
know
and,
what
and
else
and if
Ness
they and
said?
if, let me say this again. If they canceled your account, you
Mm-hmm,
did something on that account to get canceled.
mm.
You did something. So you even predatory with the gays. And it only goes, and I'm going to say this, and I know some people going to get mad, but I'm going to say it. So it goes to the Eli and it goes to the Michael
Like
Jackson
the
situation
Jackson.
that you predatory and folk don't like hanging around with you because you always trying to touch and do stuff and folk don't feel comfortable with that. Now, go ahead.
I wanted to add this too, because Ness and him met in real life. So this morning, Ness was like, come on now, everything adding up that you are in the life. The Shakim situation. She went, kind of where you're going, what happened in Vegas, et cetera, et cetera. So it sounds to me like Ness was offended because tell the truth about yourself. No one's going to hurt you. No one's going to bite you. No one's going to, but
Let me
by you
tell y'all
exposing her
something.
sex,
If Lemon was straight and Ness was straight, he would have been hitting that in Vegas all night. He would have been in that. He would have been in that right there. I mean, for real, for real. But that boy was sleeping with other men. And like I said, Rebel said that he thought the boy was. Let me tell you something, y'all.
oh yeah.
I trust Rebel's judgment. That's all I'm gonna say. I trust Rebel's judgment. Rebel don't have no need to lie, and Rebel is not a lying type. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I've never known Rebel to lie. I've never known Rebel to lie like that. And child, you right, Jay Wilson. See, in real life, that can get you hurt up.
But do what you want to do.
Hmm.
But I don't think Triple Red X is lying. I think people are trying to um it's almost like the Stephen situation again.
Did
And
you hear the
Stephen is like, I'm
recording?
not lying. Now I'm gonna say this.
Mm.
I don't Stephen, Stephen. I have been in church all my life, and you can't pray the gay away. You can't be delivered from the gay. They ain't gonna baptize you. You still gonna be the same gay person you are. But if you want to go through life trying to meet the expectation of these church people who's struggling with shit themselves, then you go right ahead. But Stephen, don't be like Donnie McClurkin, lonely, and then being in trains and all of these strange things happening. But baby, you do what you got to do. But it just hurts my heart because my thing is they will let a deacon sit there and get somebody pregnant and nobody don't even bat an eye. But two grown men are having a consensual relationship and all hell break loose. And I'm just tired of the hypocrisy. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that you tired of hypocrisy on that one. That's crazy. You're right.
I'm just saying. So again, I'm just doing that. And then to even be in a situation with Lemon like that, you can't tell me you got a spirit of discernment, but yet it gets to that point where you gotta wonder what Lemon is doing. Let me tell you something. When Lemon was on my panel, showing his body and rubbing on his chest, baby, it didn't take a rocket science to know what's going on. And maybe he didn't know Vivian was in the back drop looking. Because again, I got Vivian she can manage stuff. And to look at that, I'm like, Vivian, do you see what I'm saying here? And we ain't say a word. And Lemon was touching all on his chest and stuff. And I'm like, what straight man does that?
Thank you. But he want to call everybody else liars. But he be doing.
You see me, Jay Wilson? You see me? What you think? What you think? Why are you worried about what I think?
Did you hear the recordings that Triple Red X put out?
What did that recording say? Because I didn't get it. What was the recording saying, Dory?
He kept on one. It says, "Why you so obsessed with me?" On one of the calls, he said, basically, "You're not answering. You got me crashing out on your voicemail." Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You need to go to Triple Red X and listen. It's only like a 30-second clip.
Let me say this though. I think Lemon doesn't have any friends. I think Lemon is socially awkward. I think Lemon starts getting attached to people, and Lemon is not the only one. I'm seeing this in a lot of men, straight and gay, and they are not socially mature. And they're not emotionally mature. And here you are getting attached to somebody that you don't even know, that you met off of YouTube. It's dangerous.
And wait a minute. Remember when his mama said he stink and wanted to put his ass out? When he went to that hotel and came back. Y'all remember the clip when his mama came in the room and said he stank? Go take a shower. Well, that was during the time he was talking to Triple Red X. So that means chronologically, this shit is new. I mean, this shit is just not old news. Like, let me try to explain it away.
This is why Lemon can hang out with Shakim, because if you stink and somebody else stink, then y'all stink together. And so that's why y'all can hang out.
Child, you a mess. Okay.
Baby, just stink together, honey. Y'all just, again, because you know, Dory, when people stink, it's offensive. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I don't care how fine you are. If you stink, it kills the whole mood.
The whole vibe.
If you stink. But if you used to stink, then I guess you can do it. Baby, I'm just done. Triple X said Lemon called him 14 times.
13.
Lemon is denying it.
You really need to go on mute. It's only 30 seconds. Go to Triple Red X and go to his shorts. It's obsessed with me. It should be the first one. So you'll get the picture.
I heard it, though. I think I heard it, Dory, but
I forgot the first part he said. I remember you got me crashing out on your voicemail. He was drunk as a skunk. You know they say drunken minds speak sober thoughts.
Well, it is what it is. But like I said, I believe Michael Jackson and Eli when they were on. I believed it, and so again, I'm not anti-Lemon. But it's just like, well, damn. You know, I mean, I can see if one thing happened and it's like, okay, you'll give it a pass. But these things are happening. And again, it's not just one person, it's all people.
Right. It's all. And he claimed only 2 people saw his new teeth, right? Triple Red said he was on camera with him, showing all. and showing his figure and all that stuff. So why everybody not lying on you, Lemon?
Well,
You
I
and
don't have
I
a
agree.
problem. Let me say this: if Lemon want to come on and show people stuff, let them. I don't really care. My
Right.
thing is
But
this. My thing is this though. Why you doing that? You live right across the street from a college, boo. Why don't you go take some
oh,
classes or something?
oh,
Do something with your life. And again, y'all sit there and celebrate this stuff. And this is why I just sit back and watch. I ain't mad at nobody, but I'm like, this is what our people consume. And I'm not saying, but we like a good tragedy. I just hate
yeah.
to say it. We like a good tragedy. We don't want anybody who's doing something or making us feel like we need to do something. We like a good tragedy. So again,
Mhm.
do what you got to do. Somebody said, absolutely. If you stink, don't come near me. Body odor is very offensive and it makes me not.
Okay.
Right. It's too many people. Everyone can't be lying. I mean, everybody can't be lying. Everybody can't be lying. I mean, y'all, I'm not lying. And I'm not exaggerating. Vivian was right there. But I'm not telling nobody to do nothing. I think that Lemon is sexual. I don't know if somebody got sexual with him when he was younger. I don't know. But somebody got sexual.
Jay Wilson, when
Yeah.
he hit your link and Vivian was there, the way you responded and what you said, I knew damn well it sounded familiar to me. It sounded that once again, you're not the first person he's done this to, and that's sad. And I'm not gonna lie, it does give predatory vibes. I'm just keeping
Yeah,
this
he
that.
was always doing that JL King on the
Down low,
down low.
yeah. Yep.
And can I say that JL King was not down low? He's very clockable. But again, it is what it is. Um, you know, let me say this, you all. I don't care if you are gay or straight. If you got the goods, you got the goods. If
Yeah.
you are a good manager or a good supervisor or a good leader, people will follow you. They don't care. I
That's
knew
right.
someone who was over the whole bus system in San Antonio, and he was gay.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, the new mayor of San Antonio is a lesbian.
But they got
She,
jobs.
she-
They got
but
jobs
the thing
though.
is, though, this is the thing. It doesn't matter who you love.
Right.
My biggest concern is, what are you doing with your life?
Exactly. I'm
My
glad you said that,
sexuality
Jay
don't have nothing
Wilson.
to do. I look at some of these straight men and I shake my head and I'm like, I know you don't think nobody wants you because you don't have shit. And you ain't working
What
towards nothing. I don't care if you gay or straight. I am attracted to people who are trying to improve their lot in life. I'm attracted to people who will take a class to learn something. That's what I'm talking about. People who want to do something new and explore. And like I said, I would never be with anybody who don't want to do something new. Like I said, we took a helicopter ride just because.
mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, y'all. I was getting a phone call.
Oh,
Ghetto
okay, because I
acts
heard
risky
an
when it
echo.
comes
I'm
to
on mute.
Lemon. Well, I don't know what's going on with Ghetto and Lemon. Let me say this, y'all. It's very interesting, and I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. All I'm gonna say is Ghetto has interaction with very powerful gay men, and I'm not saying that Ghetto is gay, but what I just said is true. Ghetto has access to a lot of powerful gay men. So Ghetto knows that who you love don't have nothing to do with your leadership. And this is why I clock and get Ghetto straight when he started talking about gay men. Because I have to remind Ghetto, the leader of your fraternity at one point in time, was a gay man. And and like I said, I don't care who Ghetto sleep with. It ain't none of my business. But don't try to act like, oh, this is less than a man and da 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 da. No. Your leader was not less of a leader. because he
Right.
slept with some man. So you got to get these guys together. And
Yeah.
this is why I come after Envy sometimes, because I'm like, no, Envy, no, you can't give me a backhand compliment. I don't deal with that kind of stuff.
I
Really?
gotta drop. I gotta drop. Thank you for having
Okay.
me. All right.
You're welcome.
All
And
right.
what I
Bye,
mean
y'all.
by that, you all, is we deal with heterosexual issues on a
Daryl,
daily.
I'm still here. I'm just getting myself together. I'm still here.
I got you. We deal with that on a daily. But when you have to make it known that people don't think you're gay and stuff, then I'm like, what are you hiding? What are you hiding? Do what you got to do. Be what you got to be. Now, all I'm going to say is this. When I first came on YouTube, we had a lot of gay men who were leading with their sexuality. I didn't want to go that route. But when I went that route, then I have people emailing me saying, hey, I like it how you used to be. People are never satisfied with who you are. So be the best you that you can be. I really don't care what people got to say. I really don't. But at the end of the day, this is a show. Don't have anything to prove. Sometimes men in those positions find it be released when they can explore their sexuality. Well, it's a lot. And like I said, I don't know what these people do, but I do hear the backhand comments from some of these people. And then Lemon saying that he don't sway that way, but everything is saying that you sway in some kind of way. Honey, you sway it for the mere fact that you sway and sashay away. Baby, I was watching Vanjie, Miss Vanjie, Miss Vanjie. Gone, sister, yeah, sister, work, sister. Baby, I don't know if y'all ever seen RuPaul Drag Race, and they had this character called Vanjie, Miss Vanjie, and she was the first to get kicked off. And I guess she didn't know what to say. So at the end, she started saying, Vanjie, Miss Vanjie, Miss Vanjie. Baby, it's a lot of Miss Vanjies over here. Vanjie, Miss Vanjie, Miss Vanjie. And the queen was like, say it, sister. Yeah, sister, work it, sister. Y'all got to see that. I'm getting Vanjie. I'm getting Miss Vanjie. Miss Vanjie. Vanjie. So anyway, you had to watch RuPaul to get it. You had to watch RuPaul to get it. Trademark. Miss Vanjie. Vanjie. Sometimes men in those positions had it because, okay, all gays in the sector know the T, but for content, they go with the. Let me say this. Baby, nobody don't care, Lemon. And nobody ain't forcing you to do nothing. I think it's more comical that you are denying it, but yet all the evidence is pointing towards it. And you've done things with and to people that proves it. So at the end of the day, I really don't care. But Triple Red X is saying, no, you didn't break it off with me. You didn't break it off with me. You were very obsessive. And then he provided the receipts. Pastor, there's another theory out there that Lemon is not gay, but he knows gay men like him, so he's playing trade. No, I don't think that's it. Divine Starlight, I mean, I don't think that's it. I think Lemon is attracted physically to men. I think Lemon likes twinks, meaning slim, skinny men. And I think that's what he likes. I think that's what he likes. Eli and Michael Jackson, young, slim. And what gets me is all of the drinking and the stuff. And they will come to Lemon's house to get drinks. They will come to Lemon's house to party. And I just think that's interesting. I'm just saying. And Lemon, you like what you like. I knew Crystal wasn't coming. Lemon don't want to see Crystal. He don't want to see none of it. I mean, let me tell you something. Dragons was ready to go. Do you understand me? Mm-mm. But Shakim was almost packed up, getting ready to get his stuff out there. And baby, let me tell you something. I think that's why Shakim is extremely upset at Lemon. And I think Shakim is a man scorned. And Shakim said, bitch, I'm going to get you back because you hurt me and you played with my emotions. And I'm going to show you what it is to play with my emotions because, you know, I use men for money. I got money from men. But here I am trying to really have something with you. And I done let my guard down. And then Lemon exposed him, knowing good and well that he liked that. Lemon, I'm telling you, it's a complicated thing, but yeah. And Shakim detest and despise Lemon. Look, Ness was in Las Vegas with Lemon. Ness rarely got an audience with Lemon. It was Lemon and Shakim. Lemon and the gay men in the room. That's who Lemon is comfortable with. Rebel clocked that T as soon as Rebel saw them. He clocked it.
Well, Lemon did say that, because remember that Ness and Lemon was setting up this fake wedding. And, Lemon was going to get his own, I think, suite. I think his supporters had paid for him to get his own suite. And I think that I remember that Ness asked Lemon, let's go half. Can I sleep in your room or whatever? Or do you want to go half with me so we can both have this, a suite together or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
And that was during the time that fake wedding was supposed to be. It was only nothing but beef sex content, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But the words from Lemon mouth, he said that Ness looked like Booger Wolf.
Oh Lord.
He said yes, he did. He said Ness looked like Booger Wolf. He said you'll be very surprised what a person look like with pounds and pounds and pounds of makeup on, and then the next morning they don't look. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I just wanted to throw that out there because you had said earlier that Lemon would have been jumping on Ness. I don't think so. That's not. No. So yeah, but whatever his sexuality is, that's on him. He's a grown man, and like you say, he just need to stop playing with people and stuff like that. Now I understand I call him my nephew, and he called me auntie and stuff like that. I just think that Lemon just need to drink plenty of water and trying to get himself together. Because if all these things are escalating, and I don't understand why people questioning his sexuality, but you got married women on here ready to carpet munch. Not even that. Come on, listen here. See, I had my phone on mute just a little too damn long. We gonna cut right through the shit.
Cut through it.
Huh? I'm seeing plenty. I heard plenty of allegedly women supposed to be married again, ready to take some ick from other men on here. I see a lot of married women ready to throw their cat to a man, gay or straight. So the ones that's questioning Lemon and all this old other was going on, you need to clean your own backyard and clean what's going on in your home. See, Lemon don't owe nobody nothing. But all that if he was sucking on his test and doing all, okay, fine. Oh, and now what else is going on? Because at the end of the day, he can get a man and he can get half of these women on here.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, listen here. You think one show gonna stop the party because of what these women and what everybody else want to put out there? See, whatever he is, that's his business. But see, what's funny to me is that you have same gender loving women on here that's ready to question this man because what the fuck he like. So the conversation can get very deep.
Mm-hmm.
But see, I'm just saying. I'm just fucking saying. Excuse my language. And no, I ain't the fuck drunk. This is a sober mind. Let's cut the bullshit. You got some of these men on here acting like they straight. But half of them got women mentalities. They argue. They will argue you down. Read you. A man don't
Well,
talk like that. A real
all I'm
man.
gonna say is, all
Wait
I'm
a
gonna say
hold
is,
on.
there's somebody. Hold on for a minute. There is somebody who swear they straight, and I thought that they was one of the girls, and I'm like, oh my god, and they always clicking on people's line, and maybe they can't stand me, but I'm like, is this one of the girls? That because they be going off. Ooh, anyway, let me go on mute. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I'm going on mute.
Yeah, so yeah. That's just that. I've been on mute trying to get myself together. You know the day my birthday, Jay Wilson. I can't tell you how old I am, Jay Wilson. I'll be giving y'all just a little too much.
Happy
But I'm about to go.
birthday,
Oh
shit.
yeah, honey. I'm about to go get this hair done. I'm over here thinking about pulling out. I'm thinking about wearing it's like a pencil, leather skirt. And I was thinking about wearing like some open toe these heels that I got from Aldo. You know, and yeah, I mean, yeah. I ain't gonna do too much and stuff like that, but yeah, yeah. But I just wanted to say, Jay Wilson, I was up here listening and stuff like that. I just don't like to hear other
Let me
people
say this.
question
I
other
don't
people.
care either way, but my thing is,
Right, I don't
you can't. Let
either.
me say this. You can't blame.
Hold on, they ain't paying my bill. Whatever float that man boat.
But this is the thing.
Hey, look, listen, that now got nothing to do with. Is it paying
Don't
my
have nothing to
bills?
do. Yeah,
Is it
don't have
paying
nothing to
my
do with
bills?
me. But
Not at
I can
all.
understand Triple Red X coming and say, no, we ain't gonna play these games, and you're not gonna act like I was thirsty for you. I'm getting ready to tell the truth. And I think Triple Red X has the right to say, hey, I'm getting ready to go ahead and spill this tea. And I'm gonna tell the truth because you're trying to lie. We've seen it before. We've seen it happen with the gay men. We done seen it. This ain't nothing new. And I'm
Yeah.
not anti-lemon.
I
But
ain't anti nobody because nobody paying no bills over here.
mm-hmm.
Hold on for a second. My phone is ringing. Hold on, Jay Wilson.
Okay. Hey, Catherine.
Jay Wilson, can you hear me?
Uh-huh.
Oh, you can. Okay, thank you. That was somebody calling me, wishing me a happy birthday. But I think since I'm on here, they probably can't even hear me. But Jay Wilson, it's just a hot mess on here. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm here for it. But I'm probably gonna be missing or whatever. But I'm gonna be peeking my head probably when I'm under that chair getting his head did. But this is very entertaining. But what I
Girl,
said
I'm here
earlier, I
for the
stand on it 10
fool-la-la.
toes.
I'm here for the
Me, I'm here for the full
fool-la-la.
time.
Girl,
Listen
I'm
here.
here for the
I'm here
fool-la-la.
for I'm here for Jay Wilson. Jay Wilson, I ain't gonna tell you to hold my pocketbook this time, Jay Wilson. Okay,
Uh-huh.
because see, listen, I ain't gonna tell you to hold the new Gucci. Okay, I got a Gucci clock. So
Oh, you think I'm gonna
I
take
saved
it?
up these coins.
You
Jay
think I'm gonna
Wilson, I
take it,
saved up.
girl? You think I'm gonna take it?
Listen, okay, gonna take it and take my ruby earrings, okay? Because I got some
Okay.
ruby studs. Listen in, Jay Wilson. I got these beautiful Hmmmmm stud earrings from Zell's, and they are so beautiful. They are so beautiful. And how the way I'm going to get my hair, you understand what I'm saying? I should give y'all a little glitz or whatever and stuff like that, but I ain't gonna do all that. Okay, because I don't want nobody but motherfucking dox me. Because if you dox me and pull up on me, you better ready to throw your hands up because I'm with it. Okay, Jay Wilson, I'm just letting them know real quick. Don't come jumping up And yeah, because man, I'm about to box you in the corner and we about to get it the fuck in. Like, so right. So if you ever be prepared. But I feel like I decide, yeah, I'm good with these hands and good on my feet. Look, listen, let's get at it. I ain't with all that yep. Nah, baby. It's different over here. So look, listen, Jay, what's on your agenda for today?
Work.
Honey, get them coins. Get them goddamn
Work.
coins. You get the coins.
Now, but I am gonna say this though. YouTube is really cutting in folk money, and I'm getting ready to do something different. YouTube ain't look. Yeah.
Wait a minute. What you mean they about to cut? They about to cut your pays? I'm gonna have to be on
Well,
strike
no,
like you and your workers.
they're finding ways
Y'all gonna be
to.
out there with y'all. It just sounds like you and your workers over here in Philadelphia. Y'all gonna be out there with y'all strike. Okay, y'all gonna be out there striking.
So somebody said VS lawsuit against Lemon has been dismissed without prejudice. How we know that?
Oh, Jesus. Bless your heart. Let me push me for a second.
I'm just trying to figure out how we know that. I'm not mad. I mean, you can, some of this stuff is like, these things are power plays and let me show you who I am. That's what it's really given. A lot of this stuff is really given that. So, yeah, it's really interesting, y'all. So.
Wait a minute. Let's go back because I keep hearing you mention somebody named Michael Jackson. What is this Michael? What is this Michael Jackson thing?
No, these are the boys who used to these are the boys who lived in Lemon's neighborhood. I'm just saying they said she can refile in 21 days. Go to the court website. No, I'm not saying you lying. I'm just asking how. That's all. I'm just asking how. I'm not saying you lying.
Do he really got to go to court, or they going to court on females? Oh, is this
somebody
the
said,
Commonwealth?
Somebody asked a good question. Kim asked a good question. She said, "What are they suing for?" She said, "What is she even suing him for?"
You know what, Kim? How far Kim all the way over here, honey? I was trying to puzzle that as well. I'm like, is this demons old court or is this federal or state? Like you're wasting taxpayers' money now. What's going on now?
Copyright.
Oh, okay. Well, listen.
Copyright infringement, but it's not her video. It's Lolo's video. Wow.
So that's not. So whatever happened
was Lolo is not gonna. Lolo ain't gonna do nothing. So she can hang that up. Lolo ain't gonna do nothing.
Well, listen here. Listen here and listen close. Jay Dunn and Lolo got a close friendship. And I remember Jay Dunn had to step to Lolo and say, I think if you forgive him the way he was talking about your mother, I'm not saying nothing else to you because I was here for you. I never made fun of your mother. And Jay Dunn took that to, yeah.
But let me say this, even saying that is twisting somebody's arm.
Yeah, but
that's what I'm saying. These are friendships. These friendships are very transactional.
But see, what I'm saying is Lolo is going to be in the jam. Either you riding with Lemon or you riding with Jay Dunn.
Ride with yourself.
That's where I'm going.
Ride with yourself. No, I know what you're saying.
Right.
And that's what I'm saying. And Lolo is not going to file. Lolo is not going to file on Lemon. And people can get mad. And but I don't think Lolo is going to do it. And I don't think you're going to convince Lolo to do it. Because I don't think Lolo is a vengeful, vindictive person. You got to be very vindictive and vengeful.
Lolo seems like she's cool. She seems like she's
you
cool.
got to be very vindictive and
she always laughing and stuff.
Yeah,
like
you got to be very vindictive and vengeful to do stuff like that. And some people are just vindictive and vengeful. And I don't think Lolo is like that. I would do that.
They said Pizarro got $550 to ban Lemon from over her channel until August the 1st. But hold on, Jay Wilson, because here come the ice water. When Lemon turned on his live Lemon supporters in his mind was like they was upset because Pizarro was over there. They said,
Mm.
"Why the hell she over here? Why the hell she over here? But she banned you until August the 1st. Why do she get that privilege just to sit on your panel?" I said, "My God, today that make a lot of sense."
Mm-hmm.
You from you make an old nasty piece of 550 off of my back, but you want to come over here to my home. Excuse the out of me. Okay, but I ain't hating. See that drop game? It ain't it. Because I mess with you, I mess with you. All money ain't good money. So yeah,
But
it
what I'm
is what
saying,
it is.
people like janky shit. People like janky
Mm,
shit, honey. These girls like janky shit.
mm,
So again, it is what it is. Girl, they don't mind spending money on a sector that wasn't gonna be shit in the first place. Girl.
mm.
So again, I couldn't believe that people were paying. I'm like, what? And what were they getting
550.
out of it? Nothing. And so I sit there and like, why? And then this whole trying to come for me. I'm like, girl, you can't come for me because nobody had to pay. Tracy ain't never gave me no money. And I never asked for any money. The thing is, get your 1,000. I ain't never asked for no money. But you
Jay
asking folks for
Wilson.
money. I just look at it. And
Jay
then she
Wilson.
tried to come and say, what you got, baby? I can say this. I'm an OG. I done been here longer than you. I can show my face and I'm good. And I don't have nothing to prove with somebody begging folk for crab legs. They
Oh
husband giving
no.
them, honey, they husband giving
Mm.
them Christian Dion Warwick bags in an old nasty piece of
Child, those
Castro
are
basket.
fabulous bag. Honey, don't you talk about that fabulous bag that came from Louis Vuitton.
Honey,
Don't talk about that
girl,
Louis Vuitton basket,
that
honey. That
Christian,
basket was
honey, that
down, honey.
Christian, that
I was
Christian
here
Dion
for it.
Warwick, that Dion Warwick, that Christian Dion Warwick bag, girl.
Ooh,
That
my
bitch looked
God,
like it was on a,
today.
that thing looked like it was on a crib at a cemetery by
Baby,
the
that
beach.
thing was lean. It was leaning to the left and leaning to the right, honey. I said, "Well, come
And
on
the
and
thing
jingle,
is,
ling,
the
ling."
thing is, the man didn't even have enough sense to wrap the whole thing.
That thing was sharp. Honey. Let me tell you something. That basket she showed the girls. She said, "Now this is love." She said, "Y'all can't top this basket." She said, "Move over, Castro. Your baskets ain't topping this one." My husband, that was a fabulous Louis Vuitton Easter basket that Pizarro showed us and her husband
Baby,
gave her. That was fabulous. I
her
was here
husband
for
went
it.
at, her husband went to the USA flea market, girl, and he bought that off of 79 and Unity Boulevard, girl.
He pulled off
Okay,
the expressway.
79th
He
and Unity
pulled off the
Boulevard, baby.
show right there off the expressway, honey. Okay, and pulled over, and the man is out there with his table. He got like 19 or 20 bag Easter basket. He done pulled over. Child, he
Girl,
should
not the
child.
Palmetto Express, not the Palmetto Express, okay, by Modern Age Furniture, girl. Okay,
Mm.
baby, on the frontage roads,
Jay
baby.
Wilson, who you say got doo-doo brown furniture? Who you say somebody got brown furniture like doo-doo? Who is that?
Oh, that's shrimp fried rice.
Oh God, Jay Wilson. I heard you talking about somebody had doo-doo brown furniture and stuff like that.
Somebody said Dre Day. You were spreading the news about VS Sue and Lemon. How do you feel about the case being dismissed? Ooh, Dre Day. Somebody said that. My Dre Day. They said
Oh,
that you
Dre
was
Day went in.
happy.
Dre Day had told Riri. I said Riri. I said Dre Day told Rico. Oh, I'm never going to give you no more money because I think Dre Day gave him a $5 cash app, and then Rico was trying to throw Dre Day under the bus. It was a mess, and Dre Day said, "You ain't never getting no money from me." I said, "Yeah, it's coming through, Dre Day." But anyway, moving on. Go ahead.
Mm-mm.
I'm
I, res-
careful.
I respect Dre Day. Dre
Mm.
Day come over here. But let me say this, y'all. Dre Day be everywhere, right? But I can't tell Dre Day where to go and whose chats he can be in. See, y'all hoes got control issues. Y'all want to
Mm.
control everybody else's life because your life is out of control. And I
Mm.
notice about these
Mm.
people, they always trying to control other people instead of controlling
Mm.
themselves. And that's the problem. So Rico
Mm.
is so vested in what these people
Mm.
think and what these people do that he starts getting upset with folk. And baby,
Right.
yeah. And Dre Day is like, I go where I want, but baby, he done blocked Dre, are you blocked? Because I know they said he done blocked 4 pieces of tilapia and a bag of salad.
Oh, yes, he did. And I was in the bushes. Baby, I was in the bushes. My eyeballs was glued, honey. I'm trying to tell you, he had like 3 or 4 people over the same amount he had yesterday when he was dragging and sweating and turned on that box fan. But yeah. So 4 pieces of tilapia and a bag of chips. What you say, a bag of salad or whatever, whatever.
Uh-huh.
Honey, he dropped down, and Rico got a whiff of it and read his comment and said, whatever he was doing, whoever he was dragging and reading down, honey, he moved that right to the side and dragged 4 pieces of tilapia in a bag of salad and then put them on an old nasty piece of block seasoning. I said, come on through. This is block and seasoning. Absolutely. Jay
Okay.
Wilson, I should show you.
Jay
Wilson, I should show you this jumpsuit that I got. It's very rare. Oh God, I was in. Oh God, I would wish that I could just like show you and get a point of view from because I got taste. Okay, I really do. Now listen, when it come down to looking cute and stuff like that, I polish up very fabulous.
Okay, come on,
please
girl.
believe it. I polish up real good now. We ain't doing all this, okay?
Girl, stun on the hose. Stun on the hose, girl. Stun on the hose.
Listen, I polish up real good, baby.
Girl, you got center stage. Stun on them hoes. Stun on them hoes.
Don't do it.
Stun on them hoes, girl. You got center stage.
Okay? Don't do
It's on you. What you gonna do?
Absolutely.
Come on, it's on you. What you gonna do? Flip it. Come on.
I'm here for it.
Girl, stun on them hoes. Girl, let me tell you something. When you showed them recess lights and you showed that bathroom, honey, I said, oh, Hershey is stunting on them hoes.
Jay Wilson, you a key, honey, but I can't do too much talking because I still got that big. Me and Uppity gotta go to the same dollar store, child, and get us some berries. You say how much is it? $2 for hot? Well, I got I say like 6.
Girl, it's $1.25.
Nah, listen, okay. Well,
Dre Day, he said that he went to the court's webpage and that's where he found the receipts. And he said he ain't lying. He said that it was dismissed without prejudice, but she can refile in 21 days. But the people said that she ain't gonna be able to do it because it's not her stuff, it's Lolo's. I was waiting for her to show us what she was giving, honey.
I'm not even dressed yet, Jay. I'm not getting dressed until later on. See, I got 3 outfits.
Oh, girl, you talking mad mess again.
Listen, I got the 3 outfits I think everybody's supposed to do. I think if it's your birthday, you're supposed to have more than 1 outfit now. Come on now. Now, what I'm going to put on for today to go get my hair done, it's just something casual. You understand? And, just
okay, let me answer this person real quick, Hershey. Hold on. Let me answer this person here. Pastor, what's your email? Okay, hold on for a minute. Let me give you my email. Okay, hold on for a minute now. Let me give you my email now. Now, somebody said what is this? Sammy Dunn Jr. Jay Wilson, they say you deflecting from Stump reading you. A hoe can't read me. And Stump Down has been doing that. This is nothing new. I don't have time for it. But what I did say, Sammy Dunn Jr., is that if a hoe see a sissy, come and slap one. Because we live in the same city. So again, that's my answer. That's my response. Baby, I don't need no response. We live in the same city. And if a hoe feels froggy, the bitch can jump. And I've always been clear on that. If a hoe feel froggy, bitch jump. Okay, I have told people where I was gonna be. I'm gonna be at North Star Mall. Baby, you can be there too. See, so that's my response to the read. And guess what? No interaction yet. Shaboom, catch. Okay, a hoe know better. A hoe know better. Now people can talk a good noise and shit on the microphone. Okay. So you can talk good shit on the microphone, but baby, I'm right here in San Antonio. You welcome, Sammy Don Jr. Baby, I don't have time. Look, that bitch turn on everybody. That bitch be trying to read everybody. Girl, I don't have time to waste on folk who that's what they do. For no reason.
Stop there and drag me, honey, to the guard.
Girl, he done dragged everybody. Y'all hoes be getting caught up in that.
I be in the chat cracking up. And I tell him stop that. Not too much. I get that from him.
Not too much. Not too much,
Not
ho.
too much. Not too much. They don't understand.
Not too
They
much,
really
ho.
don't.
But
Yeah,
again,
they don't
I'm not upset at nobody. Let him say what he want to say. Because if it was real,
Mhm.
he know where to find me.
Stop
Bro,
that
we
be
know where to find
dragging
each other.
me,
We live in the
honey.
same city. In the
He be
same
dragging
city,
me.
bitch.
He drags me, and you gotta have a sense of humor and stuff like that. Like, come on, y'all people.
So these hoes be
Sometimes.
trying to get you to fight because they want something happen.
Listen,
Bitch, I ain't giving it to you. Like I said, there are some
mm,
people I will not fight because you know why? Not because I couldn't. It would be epic, but I'm not gonna even give these hoes the satisfaction. That's the whole thing. I ain't giving these hoes the satisfaction. And that's what they want. I ain't giving y'all shit. Because I'm Jay Burrell, can't you tell? Okay? I ain't giving you shit.
Jay Burrell. And what was wait a minute, ain't that the preacher lady?
Oh, you talking about Jelly Job Ministry?
Kim Burrell. Is that Kim Burrell you talking
Oh
about?
yeah, that's Kim Burrell. That's
I
what
thought
she
she was
said.
homophobic. I thought she was homophobic.
Oh, she is, but she likes the girls to do her hair. You know, now let me say this.
She still be
If
wearing them mean no
y'all may
windows.
not remember this, but
Yeah.
Kim Burrell's brother's ex-lover came on my show and he
Oh.
spilled all the tea and was saying that somebody's husband was DL. And yeah, because Kim Burrell's brother allegedly
Mhm.
is
Mhm.
same gender loving too.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
the ex came on to talk about
Mhm.
it.
Sure.
That was back in the day when we was doing interviews like that.
Mm. Well, it is what it is now. The Jay
Hold on for a minute.
Wilson.
I'm going into the office. Hold on for a minute. I'm going into the Uber offices. Hold on.
Mm-hmm. So everybody, I hope y'all have a good old
I'm
Nancy.
back, y'all. I'm back. Ooh, the air conditioning is so cold in here. I gotta turn it down. Ooh,
Oh,
I don't
child,
have
turn
no
it down.
fan here,
Turn it
honey.
down and sit it over there. Sit it over there to New York so Rico can catch it, honey. Because he was over
Baby.
there sweating, honey. I said, my God, it was a mess. But Rico, he's
He said he was
man.
sweating like a hoe in church. My
Mm-mm.
God.
Hey, sitting in the front row with no pantyhose on. Okay, that's what he was giving.
Well,
Okay.
well,
Mm.
I hope. And so you know what he's gonna do now? He's
Have
gonna come
anybody
on
heard
here.
of Sister Catherine? Sister Catherine, you
Catherine,
still here?
Catherine. No, Catherine was in here today. You didn't see her? She came in
Where
today.
I'm over here trying to get myself to child. I'm picking out. Listen, I don't be reading the chats at times, child. I really don't, child. Only let somebody put it on the screen. But further than that, child.
Well,
Child.
I'm looking at the room. I'm looking at the room.
You gonna watch that Tyra? You wanna watch that Tyra Banks documentary that they doing with her about the false allegations and stuff like that? And she said she don't appreciate how the way Netflix put a bad name on her name, and the girls that used to be the judge on her panel, they could vouch for her. You gonna watch?
I might watch it. Catherine said
You
happy
might
cake day,
watch.
Hershey.
All
Catherine
right.
said happy cake day, Hershey. So Catherine just answered you.
Sister Catherine, honey, come on up here. Come on up here, sister, honey. Come on up here. Sister Catherine said, honey, I'm not looking. Listen, I gave y'all some content for 3 days. She said, honey, I'm on vacate. I said, come on through vacate. Come on through vacate. Come on through it. Come on up here, Sister Catherine. But they ain't gonna roll on her at all. We from Philly, honey. We don't do all that. Not at all. We don't do all that. Don't you come to us and think that you gonna roll on somebody. No, girl. Because I would give Catherine my number, but Catherine probably got a bunch of nieces, okay, that like to get busy. Okay. Listen, me. Y'all police. Y'all got game up there. I'm coming up here, Sister Catherine, because I'm about to drop down and take my bubble bath and
Well, baby,
stuff
I'm
like
getting
that.
ready to go. I mean, I'm getting ready to go myself because it's almost
Okay, well,
nine
Jay Wilson,
o'clock.
I'm gonna let you close your show out. You have a good day, Jay Wilson. I might clock in or whatever if I'm under there, if I'm down there at the shop getting his head did. And I'm gonna have my earplugs in again and go nasty piece of Kiki. Everybody in the chat, y'all have a good day. Thank you again, Sister Catherine, Jay Wilson, for saying happy birthday. Everybody in the chat, y'all have a good day. I'm about to drop down, Jay Wilson. Bye.
All right, y'all. Well, look, thanks Hershey for coming over, and I am girl always taking a bubble bath. Wait a minute. Try to check your email. Hold on. I'm gonna check my email now. Hold on. I'm gonna check the email. Give me a minute. Let me check this email. So Dre Day, I did read the court case. It is true. The case has been dismissed with prejudice, and that individual can refile in 21 days. So the case between Lemon and VS has been dismissed. If she decides to, she can come back in 21 days and refile. But as of now, the case has been dismissed. And the person wasn't lying. So I'm just putting that out there. So it's been dismissed. And yeah, 21 days. Girl, that's what it said. I'm just telling you, I don't talk about it unless you email me. Email me, boo. So somebody got the email and they sent it to me. And I saw it with my own eyes. So the case between VS and Lemon has been dismissed. However, there is an opening for her to refile in 21 days. I'm just saying, let me tell you something. You know, I really wasn't following this. I wasn't following this one. I was following the other ones. Oh yeah, I heard Ness was on Lemon last night, and she was telling him to just come out. That's what I heard. Give me a minute, y'all. So look, y'all, hold on for a minute. I'm looking at that. I wouldn't be surprised if she refiles. She probably will. Let me say this, you all. I'm glad that Tasha K has a new beef sector. I'm just not. I'm just not that. I'm just not that. Even the beef sector here, who's an OG, who's not an OG. I only do that because it pisses people off. But at the end of the day, I don't care if you're an OG or new G. It really don't matter because at the end of the day, if you leave here, people will forget your name. You hear me? These folk will forget your name. It's not all that. It's not all that serious. Um, it only gets funny to me when people make such a big um they make a big squawk out of it. And it's not that serious to me. It really isn't. Y'all give me a minute. I gotta do something. I saw that too. I'm just saying. They all move on. Bree gone, never answers her live. Yeah, I mean, yeah. She mentions us. She mentions U.S. Marshal and private investigators on her. She's definitely going to file again. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, you all. I just don't get stressed about what these people do and all of this stuff. And it's like, okay, it is what it is. I mean, just don't have time for a whole lot of stuff. People love you today and hate you tomorrow. And I keep on telling y'all that. There ain't no friends on YouTube. Come and do your show. Do your show well, and then move on. That's all you can do. Well, you do get tired, but I'm gonna say this because of the cut in money and avenue revenue now. Yeah, because at the beginning of the year, everything was the same. But now, what YouTube wants you to do is work as hard for less. And I'm like, mm-mm. So, yeah, I ain't feeling the love. I am not feeling the love. But yeah, I guess Bree did get tired. And once Bree got that degree, Bree was in the wind. I'm gonna say this though, it really makes a difference. And Bree was like, I don't have to do all of this. And it makes a major difference. It makes a major difference. And y'all, I'm sorry, I'm looking at something on my screen. Looking at something on my screen. Okay, I know what I need to say. Give me a minute, y'all. Bree is mature and sees the bigger picture. I'm happy for her. Bree was done after she got struck for real. Yeah, yeah, that will do it. And then it didn't help that that man was saying that he was using her and all of that. It was a lot of stuff. I bet, but Bree's gonna be fine. Bree's gonna be fine. Anybody who has options besides this is gonna be fine. So Bree's gonna be fine. She is going to be fine. Okay, y'all. Let me. So look, y'all. I'm getting ready. Child Lionel Richie cut that. Lionel Richie cut his concert short. Let me read this. Lionel Richie hospitalized after cutting concert short because of medical incident. Video circulating online showed the 77-year-old icon sitting down on stage to sing a song on the opening night of tour with Earth, Wind, and Fire. The iconic singer Lionel Richie was hospitalized after cutting a concert short in Minnesota. The 77-year-old was seen in videos sitting down during his performance, telling the audience he felt dizzy. A band member later told the crowd that Richie wouldn't be able to finish the show and thanked them for coming. Lionel Richie was hospitalized following a medical incident on stage that forced him to cut short a Minnesota concert on the opening night of his tour with Earth, Wind, and Fire. Entertainment Weekly has learned. Ooh. So Lionel Richie is older. Somebody said, dang, my guy is hurting. Lionel hospitalized as fans fears the worst after he stops the show and cameras capture his final moment on stage. The legendary singer-songwriter hit the road for a 26-city North American trek along cold headliners Earth, Wind, and Fire. The sing-a-song all night long tour kicked off the tour at the Grand Casino Arena in St. Paul, Minnesota on June 24th. While attendees expected a full show, Richie 77 unexpectedly cut his set short. Video circulating online shows the singer dressed in a dark leather suit taking the stage while performing his hit 1980s Dancing on the Ceiling. According to the Minnesota Star Tribune, the American Idol judge abruptly stopped the show about 55 minutes into his set. The former Commodore lead vocalist then jokingly told the crowd, when you feel dizzy, sit your ass down. Footage shows Richie sitting down on the stage multiple times, including during a performance of Dancing on the Ceiling. At one point, he gave up and continued singing while sitting down. Saxophonist Dino Solido joined him for a few moments and sang along as a distraction. Child, let me see this video. I'm looking at the video. Oh, he's tired, honey. Oh, he's tired. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, he going to sit down. Oh, he said, baby, he's tired. Oh, ooh, baby, he went to sit down, baby. He looked like baby, he's sitting down like he worked out at the gym. Girl, steam all coming up. Then he gets back up. Something's wrong. Something wrong. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, he's sitting down again. Baby, he is sitting down like he done did a whole workout. Uh-uh. Now he's singing now. He's singing, but he's singing like he's tired. Oh my God. I'm looking at it, y'all. I'm looking at it. Now the guitar player is coming. Now everybody sit down with him. Child. Moments later, Richie announced an intermission and left the stage. A seemingly frustrated St. Paul audience had to wait 40 minutes until saxophonist Dino Solo addressed the troubling situation about his band leader. Unfortunately, Lionel is not feeling well. He won't be able to continue. Additional information will be available. TMZ reports that the paramedics met Richie backstage and took him by ambulance to a local hospital as a precautionary measure. As of this writing and update, Richie's current health status has not been made public. Before the concert began, Richie's Instagram page shared 8 behind the scenes photographs from Minneapolis. Opening night, rehearsal, sound check, showtime tonight. St. Paul, you're up, read the caption of the 8-side carousel. After the show's premature ending, Earth, Wind, and Fire drummer Paul Parrish told the Minnesota Star Tribune that Richie was a little dehydrated. Girl, that seemed like it was more than a little dehydrated. Maybe he was sitting down like he had worked out at the gym and he couldn't do no more sets. Fans of the Can't Slow Down album creator understandably conveyed concern for him. People flooded social media with reaction to the news of Richie feeling ill on Wednesday night. The man is almost 80 years old. Why is he still trying to do this? Can't be for the money because he's wealthy. It's like a boxer don't know when to step down or go on and do other things in life. Someone on X argued. Wearing leather under the heat light stage at his age is not the smartest thing, suggested one observer. Ooh, the girl's eating him up. Another worried supporter type during, dang, my guy is hurting, but trying to press on. That sit on them steps is serious. That sit on them steps is serious. It was serious because maybe he was sitting on them steps. It called being exhausted. You have to train yourself to be able to perform for long periods of time. And thinking of doing concerts without knowing your limitation isn't good, one person speculated. An Instagram user defended Richard for shortening his performance and considering himself. He did the right thing. Always listen to your body. He can redo his performance, but he can't redo life, which is true. There will always be a next time. His fans will understand. Fans flooded the internet with dozens of prayer hands and heart emojis showing support. Richie is the legal father of 44-year-old reality television star Nicole Richie, whom he adopted while married to his ex-wife Brenda Harvey. Okay, that's the one who beat his ass with that lady. He also shares a 32-year-old son, Miles Richie, and a 27-year-old daughter, Sophia Richie, with his second wife, Diane Alexander. Previously, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductee had 4 separate surgeries in the 90s to repair his damaged vocal cords caused by diet-induced acid reflux. About as close as you ever would want to come to a nervous breakdown, Richie told people in 2022. The single-song All Night Long tour is scheduled to hit Chicago, Illinois on June 26th before heading to Columbus, Ohio the following day. Y'all think he gonna make it? Y'all think he gonna be like Janet Jackson? Hey guys. Y'all think he gonna be like Janet Jackson? Hey guys. Honey, Janet Jackson will cut a concert real quick. She don't care. Janet Jackson don't care. She will cut a concert real quick. Real quick. Hey guys. Baby, I hope they find that Nancy Guthrie. I hope they find that lady. I don't think she gonna be here no more, but at least get her family back the body. Jesus. But that is right. Let me say this, y'all. That is right. Now look, if y'all look at the video, Lionel Richie has on all of this black leather. I don't know why people want to wear leather when they start getting certain ages. But baby, he got all that leather on, and he got all that Beijing in his hair, and them lights is very hot. And Lionel's body was like, look, Lionel's body is like, look, girl, Lionel said he got dizzy, and baby, he kept on sitting down. But how he sitting down, it's like he worked out at the gym, and like he real tired, and he sat down. God bless Lionel Richie's heart. Yeah, I don't think. Let me say this. This is why I don't think that Nancy Guthrie is here anymore. Now I hope she is still alive. I hope she's still alive. But they said she needed a lot of heart medicine, and if she didn't take her medicine, it just takes away. You see what I'm saying? And so, for the mere fact that she had medical issues already, it says a lot. So I don't think she's in the land of the living anymore. I pray that she is, but I don't think she is. I don't think she is. So I pray that she is, but I don't think she is, y'all. Hold on for a minute. Now they got something with Madonna. Let me see what she looks ridiculous. Madonna 67 slammed over latest look as plastic surgery rumors heat up again. Baby, Madonna is never gonna get old. Madonna is 67, and baby, the girls are upset. Let me see what they said about Madonna. They said, despite being hailed as the queen of pop, which I don't think she is, let's not give her that. Let's not give Madonna too much. Due to her illustrious music career in delivering timeless chartbusters, Madonna finds herself under scrutiny due to her physical appearance and fashion choices. With her latest public appearance, fans have been quick to notice changes in her facial features. Needless to say, she was also called out after her latest looks from Paris went viral on social media. Not only did social media users scrutinize her sartorial choices, but her plastic surgery rumors were quick to surface all over again. In one of the looks, the singer opted for a bold, tight-fitting light blue dress, which she paired with a shimmery gray jacket and transparent glares. For the Saint Laurent SS27 men's show held in Paris on June 23rd, 2026, she wore a sheer maroon body-hugging outfit, which she paired with pink heels and a bag. The video also showed her appearing to have difficulty walking to a designated photo area. Girl, now, come on, Madonna now. Madonna. Now, Madonna, if you're going to be wearing stuff, make sure you can walk in at knees. Oh, my God. Somebody said, Hershey, please don't put on a pencil leather skirt, like you said earlier. Jesus. Madonna is my fellow. Madonna is everything. It's her, then Britney Spears, then Taylor Swift. They're growing old is all. She moved. I'm going to give Madonna this. She had a long, long, long career. As Frozen hit makers from Paris, I'm reading this. On social media, a user wrote, turning heads in horror, and ex-user referenced her as the material girl to mock her. The comment said, the material girl needs more material. Another user on X added, am I the only person that thinks she looks absolutely ridiculous? Oh my God. These people are so mean. Some social media users criticize her outfit choices, which some people consider too bold and daring for a 67-year-old. An ex-user said, why does a 67-year-old Madonna dress like she's 27? Another user on X chimed in, she always walks like she is going to fall over. Oop. Another ex-user stated, you're expecting class from someone who is notorious, known for not having any. Take a jib at Vogue singer. Another social media user said, caricature, such an embarrassing mess. A user on X chimed in, she looks ridiculous and acts ridiculous. What a waste. Another social media user added, have never found her attractive. Compare her to legendary actress Sophia Loren. An ex-user said, timeless. Sophia Loren's a timeless. This is a This is just a skank. Ooh, they called the lady a skank. Rumors about Madonna's alleged plastic surgery intensified, especially during the 2023 Grammy Awards, after which either fans either bashed her looks or expressed concern for her. Plastic surgeon Gary Linkoff speculated on his YouTube channel that the Papa Don't Preach singer might have undergone some cosmetic procedures during the early 90s. He further speculated that she might have had a facelift around 1995. He also speculated that she might have used fillers and Botox over the years. Following the backlash, Madonna took to her Instagram account in earlier posts and responded to the criticism over her Grammy look. A mother of six wrote, instead of focusing on what I said in my speech, which was about giving thanks for the fearlessness of artists like Sam Smith and Kim Petras, many people chose to only talk about close-up photos of me taken with my long lens camera by a press photographer that would distort anyone's face. I have never apologized for any of the creative choices I have made, nor the way I look or dress. I'm not going to start. In the words of Beyonce, you won't break my soul. So that's what she said. My. Let me see. Excuse clown. I'm looking at y'all stuff. Her shit all sounds like a fall outfit. It's low key waist. Once she hit 50, she should have put her on. Okay. Yeah. It did look like she did have a neck, a head, and shoulders. Whoa. Now let me say this though. Is it me or is it Oprah walking like an old woman? Now, I saw Oprah and it looked like somebody was helping Oprah walk. Is she all right? Is Oprah okay? Is her legs all right? I'm just asking because I saw Oprah recently and yeah, Oprah was wrong for the, some people don't feel like Oprah was wrong for doing that. A lot of people did not feel that Oprah. I felt that it was in bad taste. Whitney is not here anymore. She can't defend herself. And like I said earlier, it made Oprah, it was like Oprah was saying, see, I'm such a good person because I told people not to expose Whitney Houston. But then you come and talk about it. And I'm like, Oprah, why are you doing that? And this is the thing. Is she all right? I mean, she's older, but she can't walk. Y'all think it's Illuminati? Y'all think it's Illuminati? No, wait a minute. Barack Obama hoops in rare Air Jordans at the Presidential Center. See, Obama is already showing up at the Presidential Center playing basketball. That is my damn president. He is already shooting hoops in his Air Jordans playing basketball. Come on, Obama. Well, I'm gonna say this. I'm noticing that she's really having a hard time walking. And I saw it. And I'm like, is Oprah okay? Because, she looking young, but she walking old. Let me look at the news now. Let me see what's going on. You think she was on Epstein Island? All right, let me see what's going on. Iran strikes vessel in Strait of Hormuz, halting UN efforts to evacuate ships. Wow. Donation for Miranda Care and Even Spiegel will help erase 55 million of medical debt. Wow. U.S. unbeaten run ends, but the biggest World Cup test is still ahead. Wow. Company once known as Dominion ends 1.3 billion lawsuit against Mike Lindell. How thousands are paying off 21K of debt without touching. I'm reading. No, that's an ad. Previous reflecting pool contractor called renovation unfeasible before work started. Yep. Lemon rainbow teal. Hey, lemon and rainbow theme. Let me see here. Singles are turning to high rocks dating. One woman learned more than a bar could ever teach. Ooh, let me read this. The hot new Brian, this is for you. This is for the single people. This is for the single people here. He almost he almost had every man in the sector. The only reason why he ain't talked to me is because he said no fats, no femme. Ooh, ooh. Okay, Brian. Hold on, let me read this. Let me read this. The hot new dating scene is in a bar. It's Hyrox, Hyrox. Scores of runners sporting elaborate glitter, braids, sweat-soaked headbands, and neon matching outfits zip past a bright blue inflatable Red Bull tunnel early this month at a High Rocks race in New York. I huddled nearby in a silver of shade with four other women, all of us in matching shorts and sports bras. Over the next few minutes, each of us was called into the tunnel to meet our race partners and blind dates. Oh, come on, Brian. I wrote myself into a High Rocks partner race known as mixed doubles, where a man and a woman run laps together and take turns performing at Strain Station. A man I never met before would be my teammate. Oh, Brian, this sounds good. Brian, this sounds up your alley, boy. Let me read the rest of this. Hold on. Maybe the devil is a liar. Hold on. Why is this not letting me? This is not trying to let me bless y'all. Hold on, y'all. I'm getting ready to get very upset in a couple of minutes. Hold on. I am getting ready to get very upset. Why is my computer doing this? Mm-mm. I am pissed off, y'all. Hold on for a minute. I'm a sign out and log back in. Baby, why my computer when I was reading about dating now? Brian said, well, Brian, I don't know, Brian. You said Lemon done went through all the men in the B sector. Oh, Jesus, Brian, you's a mess. Hold on, the devil is a liar, Brian. I was about to get to this news article, and here come the devil and took it down. I don't appreciate the enemy. The enemy don't want you to know about this. Okay, let me get there. Okay. So, and blind dates. Okay, let me get back to that. I wrote myself into High Rocks partner race known as mixed doubles, where a man and a woman run laps together and take turns performing at strain. A man I never met before will be my teammate. As each woman was whisked away to be paired with their date, yes, a real romantic kind of date, it was finally my turn. I walked into the chute and faced the starting line. A hand tapped my shoulder, and I awkwardly turned around to meet Eric, a tall, dark-haired man with a cute smile and a lean frame and clearly a strong runner. Last spring, my algorithm had figured me out. Sometimes, after liking every reel I saw of woman seeking high rock husband, I started getting ads for Surf, a dating app for wellness minded singles. As soon as the company reels teased their novel Hydrox dating blind date sites, I called Surf to see if they would be up for taking me on as a 35-year-old single looking for love. As a reporter who documented the experiment, I can be best summed up as a 77-minute sweat soaked grind fueled by adrenaline, high BPM club music, and maybe a little pride. But what made the experience memorable wasn't the workout, it was meeting someone new and tackling the challenge together. Baby, where the hell is my husband? Oh, come on, Brian. Underneath the tunnel is our branded outfits, for which, along with my race ticket, I reimbursed the company. It was obvious. Surf had selected people already immersed in fitness culture. A single employee shifted through more than 5,000 applicants for the New York event, using social media profiles to quickly gauge personalities and fitness experience. With my account set to private, then I likely wouldn't have been selected had I not called. It was sweltering 89 degrees along the Hudson River, and I was so keyed up that with a David Guetta remix blaring nearby, I called Eric Aaron for a while. We headed to the nearby warm-up area where we um, peppered each other with normal first date questions about previous High Rocks experience. His fourth race, my first, and work. Eric, a 35-year-old DC from DC, gamely consented weeks prior to his blind date, being a working reporter. As other teams rehearsed sandbag handoffs for lunges, stretched out their legs on rows of treadmills, and loosened up their joints on the floor, Eric helped me refine ski urge technique. I had almost no practice with the machines that mimic cross country skiing, and it's not exactly intuitive to use. Feeling so conscious about my awkward form, I eagerly accepted his advice. Eric told me he had signed up for the race after finding a strong sense of community through his track club and gym, something I was also keen to discover. His remote job in video editing pushed him to seek friends in fitness and sphere he already loved, and later led him to coaching as well. It sounds absurd, or as my friend said, like the start of a new reality TV show, but a fitness blind date in 2026 made a ton of sense to me. I swing between swearing off dating apps and anxiously re-downloading them later. I'm a part of a growing number of singles looking for in-person connection, romantic or otherwise. Plus, fitness is important to me, and I like the ideal of meeting a partner who can also crush back day. The impulse behind a fitness blind date isn't exactly new. Dr. Jess Carbino, a sociologist formerly employed by Bumble and Tinder, told me days before the race, people have long sought partners within communities that reflect their identities and values, whether religious, political, or increasingly lifestyle based. As lifestyle compatibility becomes more important for some, gyms and run clubs have become a central third space, Carbino said, where people connect over shared interests and can see prospective dates, disciplines, and social skills in action. That shift helped inspire Surf's Blind Dates. Co-founder and CEO Rob Long said, as dating app fatigue grows, more singles are looking for partners who may already share a meaningful part of their lives. High Rocks, he explained, offer a hyper concentration of people united by a major interest, fitness. Plus, there's something aspirational about the ideal of meeting your partner at High Rocks, Carbino said after I told her some couple race would be captured for social media. People are hopeful. They want to fantasize that things will work out for them. She added, not me, silently raised my hand as I heard this. Apparently, I wasn't the only one who found this ideal appealing. Okay, Brian. Ooh, Brian, you better do this. Ooh, look at these people on these pictures, Brian. Child, I'm talking about Brian and this dating is called Hyrox, Hyrox. And it's for people who want to share like working out together and shit. Come on, Brian, you better do this. Okay. So look, y'all, I'm getting ready to go. I'll go on over there and listen. But yeah, so y'all have a good one and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace and love. Bye.